Hey guys, this is Brenton from Rite and we just got our new Mantus marine anchor for our boat, which is a 50-foot ketch. This is one of the larger anchors that they recommend for this boat, but I like to do things a little bit on the overkill side because I don't want to be dragging against rocks or on beaches. So I'm going to go ahead and open it up right now. It's good packaging. Real good packaging. Now, this anchor was on back order, but they actually shipped it out sooner than they said they were going to. So that was pretty cool of them. And I believe that these come out of Texas, right around Houston. And they're made in the USA. And they have really, really good reviews online, which is why I was interested in them. And this model has a removable roll bar. So it's a modern type anchor. Ooh, gosh, that's huge. So yeah, this roll bar is removable, which is good because on our boat, the bowsprit doesn't allow for the roll bar to be in there, but I wanted one of these modern style anchors. We had a 60-pound stainless steel Bruce on there before, which is a claw type anchor, and everybody said it was fine, but I don't want it to be just fine. I want to sleep well and not worry about dragging, and this one's supposedly rated for over 50 knots with our boat, so I hope we're never in that. Let's see, I don't really know what this is. Maybe it's grease for the bolts. Little packets of, maybe it's Texas honey or molasses, or I don't know. Oh, there is instructions. Figure 1. Ah, that is the lubricant jelly. Some big old bolts that it came with. Another cool thing about the Mantus anchor is, as you can see, it breaks down. So if you want one of these as a backup anchor, or if you want to have a really oversized one for your storm anchor, you can break it down like this and store it below, and it's not going to take up a lot of room on your boat. So I thought that was really cool. So we've got 3 main pieces here, it looks like. So even though this is an anchor and it wasn't really going to get damaged in shipping, they did a really good job. I mean, it's got this nice plywood box protecting it. So you can tell that they put a lot of care and detail into their shipping, which hopefully translates into care and detail and design of their product. We'll see. So this is the roll bar. I suppose if we have a storm coming at us or something, we might put this on, but most of the time on our boat, since it's going to sit up underneath the bowsprit, we won't have the roll bar on. But super glad that it's removable. It's smaller than I expected, which is good. I ordered off their sizing chart, but then when I thought about the fact that our old anchor was a 60-pound and this new one was 105 pounds, I was a little bit concerned that I maybe went a little bit overboard on ordering the anchor, but upon seeing it, like, it's a great size. I feel really good about it. Oh wow, yeah, that is beautiful. It's got this nice weighted tip. I think I've read that the knockoffs don't have the weighted tip, which is a huge part of the design, is that weighted tip. So bar. Oh yeah, you can just feel that it's solid. A revolution in anchor technology. Mantus Marine. Oh, that's nice. Alright, I'm going to do something that I don't normally do very often and read the instructions. Lubricant jelly, blah blah blah. Assemble the fluke and shank as seen in the figure below. Tighten the bolts from the bottom while holding the nuts on top until the lock washers are compressed. The bolt should be inserted from the bottom and the washers on top. Tightening the bottom avoids the lock washer galling, the galvanized coating. Whatever that means. Maybe that means that, I don't know. Wow, they put a lot of lubricant jelly on there. Alright, whatever. We're gonna lube it up real good. Oh, they've got lots of packages. That's nice. So that way we can take it apart and put it back together multiple times. Suppose I'm just going to lube all the points of contact up. What do you think, Amanda?
That would be my best guess.
So maybe I should wear gloves when I do this next time. We're in Nebraska right now, and we're not going to actually haul this down in our tiny little van assembled, so I don't really need to put too much lubricant jelly on there, do I? So we'll just call this good. Normally I would put all the lubricant jelly on there, but since it's just going to be taken apart again, don't really have to worry about that. Wow, these are huge bolts. So before I was a full-time sailor, I worked in music festivals. I owned a company that did stage sound and lighting, and we did rigging. And these are big bolts. You know, this is what I would want. That's for dang sure. If I were designing this, I can imagine that the breaking point on these is pretty high. All right, so now I'm going to mate this big, beautiful arm with the spade. Oh yeah, that's precision engineering right there. Look at that tolerance. I understand why they want the lock nuts on top now that I'm building it. It would make a lot less sense to have it dragging along the bottom. So I don't actually have wrenches that are big enough for this, and I have a lot of wrenches. So I wouldn't normally use vice grips, but I have some vice grips on the bottom of this. Maybe that would be something cool that would not cost Mantus a lot of money to do, would be throw in a couple galvanized wrenches, because it would be nice to have proprietary tools for something like this. I feel like that would maybe cost them $10, if that. I'm not going to worry about getting these too tight, as we're just going to be taking it apart again. So one thing that's going through my head right now is, I wonder what the life expectancy of these galvanized bolts are. If their galvanization is going to be just as good as the galvanization on the anchor, or if we'll be switching those out. Once again, I'm not tightening these too tight because we are taking it apart before we drive down to Florida. Yeah, so again, we have a 50-foot Gulfstar Ketch. It's a heavier boat. This is replacing our 60-pound Bruce. Maybe a little bit of overkill, but we don't plan on being at marinas often. And for the price difference, it wasn't that much more. So coupled with 300 feet of new chain, I think we're going to sleep pretty well. So oh my, this thing is heavy. Yeah. Again, this is Brenton from Sailing Vessel Rite of Passage with our new 105-pound Mantus Marine anchor, which I'm super happy about. It's pretty cool. Thanks, guys.